Looks like we're going to be seeing a lot more Nick Fury in the coming years of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you thought his time was done, then you are very, very wrong. Because Samuel L. Jackson himself just confirmed that he's coming back in a lot of upcoming MCU projects. We, of course, know he's going to be starring in the upcoming MCU Secret Invasion Disney Plus series, which is great. Everything that we've seen from that looks amazing. I'm really excited for that series. But now, today, in a new podcast, I believe it was the Happy Sad podcast. It's the same one that we saw with Andrew Garfield. Really great podcast. I haven't actually watched the Samuel L. Jackson one. But what I did hear, though, is that in this interview, he was talking about filming for Secret Invasion and how, coincidentally, there were two other Marvel movies filming in the same location. I believe it was like London or something like that. And that would be both Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and The Marvels, which he apparently did both of those. He fully straight up confirms in this interview that he filmed stuff for both of those movies. Now, I don't know if it's a huge role or anything, but either way, Samuel L. Jackson just confirmed that Nick Fury will be in both The Marvels, aka Captain Marvel 2, and also Ant-Man 3, aka Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Now, this is interesting, so let's talk about it piece by piece here. First of all, the Marvels kind of makes sense already that he would be in that movie, considering that he already had a co-starring role in the first Captain Marvel movie. So it makes sense that he would return in this one. Of course, the first one was set in the 90s. This one is years later. But still, makes sense to have that character in that film. And actually, I'm pretty sure it was already confirmed that he was going to be in this movie, because as I was going through and getting images for this video, I actually saw that I myself did a video back in August of last year that apparently all the way back then Samuel L. Jackson already confirmed that he was going to be in the Marvels. So it's not really new confirmation, although it kind of is, because I kind of forgot that was a thing. But either way, now it is confirmed or reconfirmed again that he will be having a part in the Marvels, aka Captain Marvel 2. And also Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which is the more interesting one, because it's the one that you wouldn't expect, like, at all. Like, who expected to see Nick Fury in the new Ant-Man movie? I know I sure didn't. Now, the only explanation I can come up with this, other than it just being like, oh, an Avengers thing, like recruiting Ant-Man to the new Avengers or something like that, is possibly a relation to the Skrulls. Because again, Nick Fury is going to be one of the starring characters in the Secret Invasion Disney Plus series, and there's rumors that the Marvels, aka Captain Marvel 2, will also be dealing with Skrulls as well in the whole Secret Invasion storyline. So maybe it's actually just like a quick cameo at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, possibly even a post-credit scene or something like that, where there is a reveal of a Skrull and somehow Nick Fury is involved. Like possibly Hank Pym, because of course that was kind of honestly one of the biggest Skrull reveals in the comics for Secret Invasion, was Hank Pym was a Skrull this whole time. So they could do that here as well. Maybe even another character from the movie, like Janet Van Dyne. That's not the real Janet Van Dyne. Oh, it's a Skrull or something like that. Maybe even Hope Van Dyne. I don't know what they do, but I could definitely see the potential for a Skrull to be revealed in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, even though we have a whole bunch of other stuff going on in that film with supposedly Kang the Conqueror and MODOK and Young Avengers stuff. A whole bunch of stuff is going on in that movie. I'm honestly real excited for Ant-Man 3. And now even more excited knowing now that we're going to be having some Nick Fury in here as well. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. What do you think about this news that Samuel L. Jackson will have appearances as Nick Fury in not only the Secret Invasion Disney Plus series, but also Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and the Marvels? And also, who knows what else he's going to be popping up in as well. These are just the ones he confirmed, but still very exciting. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep it up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.